Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkey. Welcome back to FTL. And this is only my second run doing this, but let's go ahead and get into this. I think I've learned a couple things since the last time that we tried. So we are going to go with the Kestrel again. Yet again, playing on the easy difficulty. I know, kind of taking the easy way out here. But at the same time, one of the achievements is to win a run on easy. So we're going to do that. And I think there's a couple things that I've learned, again, since the first time that I played, which would make sense because it was only the first time, but hopefully we will get through a few things. And the first thing that I learned is that you want to spend a little bit more time on some of these areas. I was just rushing through every single area the last time. I'll still try to go through the individual locations pretty fast, but you want to spend a little bit more time on the sectors so that you can fight enemy ships and collect some scrap and resources and all this good stuff so that you can upgrade yourself. So we ran into our first enemy here. Let's power up the weapons. I think we're only going to be using the burst laser to begin, and we'll go ahead and auto fire on his shields. And especially on these earlier stages, with killing all these ships, you can gain a good amount of scrap, and you're not spending too much time on it either. Okay, good. He did miss my shield, which is a good thing. I did take his weapons offline as well. So we're going to auto-fire on his shields now while his weapons are temporarily disabled. And his weapons might even stay disabled. It looks like one of his crewmen went to repair the shields. Eventually you can get some technology that allows you to see inside enemy ships. That's kind of a bad offer, only 11 scrap. So we're going to go ahead and destroy this ship. His shields are down, so we'll just fire on the weapons, make sure he doesn't get any more shots off on me. This beam laser cannot hurt my ship at all once the shields are up, so that's a good thing. And he's dead, and we got a little bit more scrap, but less missiles. One thing is I haven't used drone parts at all. I'm not entirely sure how good they are, how effective they are, but that might be one thing to keep in mind. So we might want to use some drones. We could... we're just going to fight the ship. We have no need of the services. I don't want to spend scrap because scrap is very, very important for upgrades. Yet again, auto fire on the weapons. Hopefully we'll get a couple shots through his shield because our laser fires 3 times. But I really do need to put more attention into upgrading weapons as well. Oh, he does have a rocket. That's not good. Okay, we got that offline. The rocket luckily went down, not the... And we need to repair the shields as well. So I'll send the guy from weapons over to repair the shields. It's important to get those up as soon as possible. Just continuing to auto fire on the shields. His rocket is back online. 12 scrap. That's 8 rockets though. That's a really fair offer. So we're going to go ahead and accept that offer. There was some fire in the door control as well, so I can't open the doors because the door control is offline. Okay, the shields are repaired again, but I will need to go ahead and put out these fires. Hopefully Boris here won't die while we're taking those out. Should be able to put out the fires. If not, I can just have another crewman go over there. And it looks like the fire is spread to the med bay as well, which is... and it's spreading even more. This is really not good. But I can't repair it yet because the door control is offline. Let's make sure we put out these fires in the med bay first, so we can at least heal our crewmen if need be. Oh, this is really not good. I need to put out the fires, but I can't open the doors to do it because the door control is offline. So as soon as this fire is put out, we should be able to heal the crewmen again, which is nice. Oh no. I had no idea it was going to be this bad. Another thing that's important to upgrade is doors, because that can lead to... I might have to get this guy out of here and into the med bay. Okay, so he can heal up. He's almost dead. Get all these guys healed up, and then I'll just have to attack the fires with vigor with all of these guys at once. Try to put them out quickly. It does take a little while to put out the fires. Okay, these guys are fully healed. It's a puzzle, it's a process. As long as this med bay is up, we should be fine. And it looks like it's almost spreading to the engine as well. I had no idea that fire could be so challenging to deal with. Looks like there's no air in this room. It should come back. Okay, we're all good. We are all good. Put all the crewmen back where they're supposed to go. Small issues there, but they got dealt with. Let's go to this nebula room, which means we can't see anything. There is a Mantis ship. And yet again, we're going to go for the weapons because he only has 1 bar of shields. And hopefully we'll be able to take this guy out without having another catastrophe like we had against the last enemy. And we got his beam laser offline, which is good because if he takes down my shields, this beam laser can do a lot of damage to us. And both of the weapons are offline now. We'll continue to fire at the weapons, though it might take a little bit longer to take down the enemy because he'll be repairing them, but it's very important to not let this guy do any damage to us. 1 more hit and this guy will be down. We'll get some scrap for it. Already up to 63 scrap, which I think is pretty good for the first sector. And the Mantis Scout is dead. We get 1 fuel, 18 scrap. Fairly standard reward, I would say, not great. We're going to visit pretty much every location in the southern area of the sector. Let's respond. He wants to deliver a cargo of drone parts. Okay, so this is actually a quest. And he wants us to go here. We can do that. We'll take the roundabout way up from the north so that we can visit a couple more locations as well. And we're very close to his sun. Solar flares can start fires. We really don't want this to happen. And there's a pirate as well. Very, very easy. Again, because we're just in the first sector. Although it looks like he might have some rockets. So I want to make sure to aim for those weapons as soon as possible. It'd be nice to buy an ion gun as well to take down shields so that I could just immediately hit the weapons. Okay, so his weapons are offline. I just gotta take down this guy fast so that I don't get hit by solar flares. As long as the shields are up, it should reduce the chances of us getting hit by solar flares, but at the same time, you really gotta watch out for those. Solar flare imminent. If that hits us, it could set some stuff on fire. It looks like we survived that one at least. Couple more hits on the pirate scout. It looks like he got hit by the fire, which is nice. His oxygen is offline. 1 more hit and he's down. I don't know why I keep setting the auto fire after every single attack. That's what auto fire is supposed to avoid you having to do, but oh well. 19 scrap. Solar flare imminent, and we can jump, so it's all good. So we are in a plasma storm at the moment, which means that it cut our sensors for 1, it cuts our shields for 2, but this guy also has no shields. So as long as we get his weapons down as fast as possible, this drone is also hitting our weapons. Heck, we might want to go for the drone area here. So the drones are offline, which is good. But we gotta take his missiles out as well. This is a very dangerous shift for so early on. His shields are back up, which is not good. I'll try to take those offline. We can't heal him up because the med bay is offline due to loss of power from the reactor. We really gotta repair the oxygen as fast as possible though. Okay, at least the enemy is dead, but we're not out of the woods yet. We can't jump because the engines are offline. I might have to send this guy back. We can remove some power from the weapons and add it to the med bay instead. And there's just fire all over the place now. I will open up some doors. The oxygen is depleting quickly as well, so we really need to get that back up. But we're repairing that. We'll send him in. Send him in. Oxygen levels are low. Really gotta get this oxygen repaired. The fires around here should all be put out at this point, though. It seems like some of these environmental effects are by far some of the more dangerous things in the game. We'll have him repair the sensors. We still won't be able to see anything because we're in a nebula. But at least those will be repaired. We've taken a significant amount of hull damage already as well. Mostly because a couple of the enemies that we've run across have been using rockets. Okay, that's repaired. I'll close the doors now. And one thing, while I wait for that to fill with air so I can send crewmen over there, I will upgrade the doors. So we'll have better doors now, which is nice. Enemies will be less likely to be able to board the ship and all that. Good stuff. I think I'm going to save the rest until we reach a shop. So these guys will go repair the engines and then we'll be able to jump out of here. Plasma storms are probably some of the most dangerous things that you can come across as far as I can tell. It would be nice to get another crewman as well so we could man the shields, have them recharge a little bit faster. Okay, we're finally good, it looks like. We can jump. There's a store up here, which is exactly what I've been saving my scrap for. And we could get a crew teleporter, board enemy vessels, drone control, which would allow me to actually use my drones, which I'm interested in, but cloaking. Cloaking is very, very useful, but I'm not going to be able to get it unless I sell my weapons, which I wouldn't be able to hit enemies after that, so I'm not sure that's a very good idea. I think we're going to go with this drone control, just so that we can use our drones, and I'm going to fix the hull a little bit as well. So we will need to get some more power at some point, because we don't have a lot of it. While this drone is up, we will have a defense drone, which isn't one of the better drone parts. So we'll probably add power to the weapons instead. But we'll take that weapon offline. We'll be able to add more power to the engines, because we're not using the Artemis missile yet. Okay, we're going to visit here. We will go and complete this quest as well. I'm going to reject their offer. And, of course, as always, auto fire. They do have a beam, so if my shields are taken down, that could end badly. I'll probably test out the drones later on after we get a decent drone part. Defense drones don't sound all that interesting, to be completely honest, so I'm just going to aim for the shields now. It doesn't completely say what the defense drone does, but I believe it just has like a chance to destroy enemy shots out of the air or something like that. It's okay, but it's not amazing. It's charging up its FTL drive. It's trying to escape. Well, we just need one more hit and this ship is down, so I'm not too worried about that, unless it leaves like now. Nope, we got it. Pirate Scout is dead. We get some scrap. And I think we can go complete the quest now. Should get some drone parts as a reward from this, I think. I'm not sure. Armed scientist and recruit. Bars is now an enemy and intruders on board. Okay, so it seems that we have 3 enemy crewmen on board. And one of our own crewmen was turned. I'm assuming this is part of what we have to do for the quest, though, so I'm not really sure if there's anything we could have done to avoid this. As long as we fight in the medbay, hopefully we'll be alright. It's probably smart to open all the doors. I'm not sure why I didn't do this earlier. I don't want to flood this area, because then I wouldn't be able to repair the door control if they end up taking that down. So these guys are slowly beginning to die due to not having any oxygen. And of course, since I'm in the med bay, I'm able to take the enemies out fairly easily, as well as heal myself. Close up these doors so that my dudes don't die from lack of oxygen. So we will lose a crewman from this bars guy, which is really unfortunate. But I don't think there was anything that could have been done to avoid it. So I'll close up the rest of the doors now. I will have to repair the weapon systems before we get out of here. Alright, repair the drone control as well. Oxygen is starting to get back into the ship. The weapons are completely broken. It's one thing to be worried about. At least they didn't take out the oxygen control. This could have been game over already if all 3 or 4 of the enemies went directly for the oxygen. So we got lucky there, I suppose. So I'm gonna have to have one crewman driving the ship, and I guess one crewman in weapons as well. I'll try to recruit another crewman as soon as possible once we come across the store in order to do that. Just getting the weapons up slowly but surely. I think we're good. It's going to be important to upgrade some more powers so that I can get better shields, better weapons in the future as well, of course. We're good to jump. I guess we completed that quest, as far as I know. Can't fully tell. We'll go here. Hopefully the rebel fleet won't hit us. If they do, that's going to be really unfortunate. But can I trade 2 missiles for 2 drone parts? I don't think that's a great trade. We're just going to... Well, first we're going to head to this distress beacon, and then we'll head to the exit. I will go down to the surface to investigate. I'll bring him back to the ship. And it looks like he damaged our hull and our engines. I wanted to risk that, though, just because we could have really used another crewman. If that would have worked out. No major losses, though. I mean, a little bit of hull damage, but that's okay. We'll be able to repair that in the future, hopefully. Alright, jump to the exit now. And let's get on to the next region. Okay, well, we weren't able to trade anything there. I think my plan kind of backfired here, because my goal was to explore a lot around the first region and try to get, like, some good ship upgrades and stuff. Like, we got some defense drones, but other than that, we really didn't get anything, and we took a ton of hull damage and lost a crewman, so I really don't think that was a successful plan. But oh well. Okay, we are finding a Zoltan enemy ship here, and they do have a good amount of shields, which might be difficult to get to. I'm just going to immediately fire on the weapons. From what I can remember, I think Zoltan ships work where if you take down their shield, it does not recharge or something like that, so. He does have some rockets, which is really not good. Those rockets missed, which I'm very thankful for. Please miss again. Oh my goodness, we got missed by 2 rockets. That's incredibly lucky, because those rockets do so much damage if they hit. That could really end our game quite quickly if we got hit by multiple ones of these. And there's an oxygen leak. That's one of the worst places to get hit with a rocket. I gotta repair that oxygen as soon as possible, really. And now the engines are destroyed. Okay, well, finally that dumb rocket is offline. I can start to fix this oxygen leak. I know it's never a good idea to take your pilot out, but at least their weapons are down. So I do need to fix this oxygen leak. This is where having more crewmen really comes in handy. I'm just going to continuously fire on the weapons. Keeping them offline is really important right now. And I'm going to have to just cycle dudes in and out of this oxygen trying to repair it. 3 fuel, 32 scrap. Pretty decent reward, I would say. I'm just worried about the oxygen failing, because we're at 29% oxygen right now. Okay, this dumb oxygen chamber has to almost be repaired. And we're at 10% oxygen. We're really gonna have to get this thing up, like, now. Okay, the oxygen has been repaired. Chris died, though. So it's a one-man ship at the moment. We have Willow left, and that's it. Due to that oxygen leak, because of that rocket that hit us. I'm not sure if there was anything I could have done to avoid losing the crewman there. We'll see how it goes with one crewman. All of these ship systems are going to be on their own, though, not going to have anyone to help them out. I'm just going to heal this guy up really quick and then put him in the pilot's seat. The last remaining guy, let's see what he can do on his own. Because I get like 15% evade or something like that if he's up in the pilot seat. So it's really important to have that. And also, you need a pilot to jump. So there's that as well. We're going to have to visit a few locations, try to get some scrap. Maybe find some crewmen or weapons or just anything to help us out, really. Oh, dear. They have a hacking unit, which launches a hacking drone that can temporarily disable the system. If that disables weapons, we might be sunk. I'm just going to go immediately for their weapons, though. Please don't go for the weapons. He went for the pilot, which means I can't dodge anything, but at least that's better than not being hit by the weapon. Okay, and our drone control is damaged. That's okay. We're just going to continue to go for the weapons, try to get this rocket offline. If this rocket goes offline, we'll be in a much, much better way. Okay, the rockets are offline now. I'm okay with the hacking. I won't be able to jump, but I have bigger priorities right now, like not dying. Their shields are temporarily down until they repair them, if they repair them. I'm not even entirely sure if this ship has crew on it. I think there's some ships that don't. They have not repaired their weapons, so I'm guessing there's a decent chance that they don't have any crew on board. Nope, they do. Okay, so I want to take down that rocket before it can fire, if that's at all possible. Okay, good. Rockets offline. A good amount of scrap, but our hull is like 25% integrity or whatever now. Okay, let's go ahead and jump. And I don't see any stores nearby, but a store could be really good to repair this hull. I'm not sure if I want to repair the hull or try to upgrade the ship to make us more powerful in some way. Oh dear. Just our usual strategy of going immediately for the weapons versus this rock investigator. And it looks like we got some shrapnel there. Shrapnel gun. That might be what it's called. That is going to hurt. It's offline though, but it did hit us in the engines, so we can't jump until that's repaired. I'm going to wait till the battle is over in order to repair it though. Okay, their weapons are completely offline and fixed yet again. I'm just going to continuously fire on the weapons. I don't care about the shield. I care about not taking hull damage right now. It does depend on your situation, I think, what's the best section of the ship to fire at, but right now we need to keep these weapons offline as much as possible. I'm just going to go ahead and repair the engines now. 30 scrap, another fuel. We've been good in terms of fuel, at least. We haven't had to purchase any. But more scrap would definitely be very nice. Our engines were completely destroyed by that missile or shrapnel gun or whatever it was that hit us. When your engines are down, you can't jump, and when you don't have anyone piloting, you can't jump, so having both of those things active is really important. I guess we might as well start using the Artemis missile. I can take power out of the med bay. And the Artemis missile is going to make us more offensively potent. I've been trying to save missiles because you want to save them for later in the game because they're not free. But I think we've gotten desperate enough where it's probably not that bad of an idea to just go ahead and use some missiles. So I'll do that. I do want to just take the weapons offline with this. And then I guess I'll go for the shields with the burst laser. And the drone just went for the med bay, that's fine. I don't need it right now. It's an important part of the ship, but it's not necessary like at this very moment. Okay, their weapons were taken partially offline. And the med bay's down, but that's okay. As long as he doesn't aim for weapons, we're okay. One more hit, we don't need any more missiles. Just one missile did the trick there. Another Another burst of the burst laser, and the auto hacker is destroyed. More scrap, another drone part. And we can take 5 more hits worth of damage. Oh no. And it looks like the med bay is also doesn't have any oxygen in it, so it has an oxygen leak in the med bay, so I can't repair that without my crewman dying. Let's see how that ends up. So I can't heal my crewman now either. Yeah, there is an oxygen leak there. That's kind of what I figured. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that. We can repair some damage. I'm going to go ahead and repair 20 damage. Just go for it right now. Try to keep us alive as long as possible. And we're going to go for the exit. Because I'm going to attack this pirate. We're yet again going to use a missile to try to take his weapons offline before he can react. Just a pirate scout. He only has whatever this is and the beam weapon that can really hurt us. It's trying to escape, huh? If we hit it in the engines, it'll delay the enemy FTL even more, so I just gotta hit it there. We should be good to take this thing out. All 3 hits landed, perfect. That's quite a nice amount of scrap, I would say. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, there is a store, though. We're gonna go to the store first. It would be really, really nice to hire another crewman, but there are no crewmen to hire. A hacking drone would be beautiful. These are some... Systems repair drone would be nice. We could fix our med bay with that, I suppose. I think I am going to go ahead and go with this hacking drone because I can hack enemy weapon systems, and I think that's so useful. And we will upgrade a couple power bars, or 1 power bar anyway, at least. So we do have power to our hacking now. And we should be, hopefully, able to hack some enemy systems and save us a little bit there. So next sector, we can go to the NG Homeworlds or Uncharted Nebula. NG Homeworld sounds a lot more friendly, so we're going to go ahead and go there. No enemies attacking us yet. There's another store. I don't have any money to spend, but we might as well go for it. And there are some crewmen here, which I need. I really, really need. Mind control is nice. Cloaking is just an amazing, amazing skill, but I have not had enough money to get one all game long. Okay, we just got a halberd beam, which is a beam weapon, so I do have to take down enemy shields in order to use it. I don't think I have enough power to use that at all right now, but it can be really damaging. We can't attack this guy. I only have 2 fuel left, so I really need to find something here. I'm going to strip the ship for some scrap. And we're going to have to... Well, there is a distress beacon, so hopefully we'll get a reward out of this last sector here. I'm going to need to board the station, because I'm at 0 fuel, don't have a lot of options. Save the NG, save the drone schematic, or save yourselves. I'm assuming saving the NG is going to give me another crewman. So I did that. I still have no fuel. I'm going to try to repair this med bay, though. We'll see if the NG can do it in time. It looks like they were able to. So I can go ahead and heal up both my crewmen, and now I can use the NG. And we'll have to wait And hopefully there will be some enemies that invade the area and we can kill them and maybe loot some fuel before the advancing rebel fleet takes us out. That's the idea anyway. That's like the last hope, really. I'm guessing... I'm not sure what I want this NG to do. I guess shields, I think that's what they're good at. No, this guy's good at helping off with the weapons. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So the enemy fleet is advancing. Trade 2 rockets or 2 fuel. I think that's a good trade in our current situation, so we're going to do that. So now distress beacon up here. Rebel rigger, that's hostile, obviously. We're going to depower the med bay, add power to this. And we're going to try to disrupt. Their weapons don't look that dangerous, so we're going to try to hack the enemy shields. And we're going to just go for the drones. Alright. Just go full bore. Or I guess I actually have to still take out the enemy shields? Something like that. I'm not entirely sure what the hacking did to the enemy shields, to be completely honest with you, but... Okay, their drone systems are out, so they shouldn't even be able to damage us. This is just a beam weapon, so it can't hurt us while our shields are up. That was a fight that was easy enough. Got some more fuel out of it. I could give them some missiles and fuel. I'm gonna give them 25 scrap and they give us a healing burst. Let's check out exactly what this does. Can instantly heal all crew on your own ship. That does not sound very useful at all if you have a working med bay. We're going to start to head towards the exit, I suppose. Okay, there is a quest marker on our map. There's 2 of them, in fact. We'll go ahead and try to visit both of them, see what rewards we can get out of that. Okay, obviously there's going to be enemies attacking us. Let's try to use our drone this time to hack their drone systems. Or hack their weapon systems and see what they can do about that. I'll use my weapons to target their shields. Try to get those shields fully offline. Oh, and the defense took out... yeah, their defense drone here took out my hacking drone. I guess that's what they're good for. That's what defense drones are for, right? So I'm not going to try to launch another drone because they'll probably just knock it down with their defense drone anyway, so... I need those weapon systems offline. I'm going to fire another rocket. And the defense drone took that out as well. Okay, looks like that was actually part of the quest. Here's another quest marker. We'll see what this one does for us. Another enemy with another defense drone. Okay, we're not going to waste drones on him if he has defenses like that, so... Rocket for the shields, burst laser for the weapons. Easy enough. Okay, their shields are temporarily down. Although I don't think my... I guess my rocket had to have hit. As long as the weapons are down, we can take those shields offline, never mind. Although they only have 1 gun to fire at us. So we might as well just go for the shields here. I have to take these guys out, because I just don't have any fuel. As long as my shields recharge before he fires, he can't do anything. Because he just has 1 gun. No aggressive drones or anything that can take us out. If all 3 of these hits, only 1 of them hits. If all 3 of these hit, we should be able to take this guy out, though. Misses everywhere. This is quite bad. Just one more hit is all that's needed to take this guy out. I can definitely notice a difference with the NG crewman on how quickly my weapons charge. It seems nice. Okay, we did get some fuel out of that. Good. So we're not sunk. Not yet, anyway. I can sell some drone parts for scrap. You know, the hacking drone has not been impressive so far, so we're going to get some scrap from this abandoned sector. The scrap is going to be really, really nice because I need it to buy more fuel, obviously. Okay, well, we're out of fuel. We're going to have to get some fuel in this area somehow. Oh, this guy does have some decent shields. We're going to use a hacking drone. I really don't want enemies on the ship, so I'm just going to immediately go hacking drone to take out his teleporter. Rocket for shields, burst laser for weapons. He does have some rockets of his own. Oh no. Alright, he did get an intruder online before I was able to hack his teleporter, which is no bueno at all. I'm going to have to use another rocket here. I'm going to send my captain over to take out this guy and have the NG captain the ship instead. Maybe just another hit or so. I still have this teleporting system hacked, so they can't get over to us, which is nice. Their shields are down. Their weapons are still down, because I think they're focusing on repairing the teleporting system instead of repairing their own weapons, which is pretty dumb. But that's what they're doing. I'm not going to accept surrender here. I know that's kind of what we wanted, some fuel and scrap, but I'm going to be greedy and try to see if we can get just a little bit more. There we go. That reward isn't really much better than what we would have gotten if we accepted their surrender, but that's fine. So I'm going to power up the med bay and heal both of these guys. And send Willow back to captain the ship, and the NG is going right back onto weapons. That's just a temporary fix. And here's finally our quest. We should be able to complete it. We have a lot of scrap now, so we could probably buy something good. Oh dear. They have a clone. Oh, they have a teleporter. I really don't want to deal with that. So we're going to try the same strategy as last time to take out the teleporter. And this time, we're going to send everything at weapons just so we can get them down as soon as possible. Oh no, yet again. They got a crewman teleported in before I was able to hack it. And our shields are down. That's not good. Our weapons are also slightly down. So I'm going to have to use the Artemis missile to take down enemies here. I don't have unlimited missiles, so we got to repair our weapons as soon as possible as well. Our drones are also offline, so he can possibly get to us. The enemy teleported back to his own ship. I'm using a lot of rockets during this fight. That's a little bit worrying. Okay, we completed a quest. We unlocked an achievement. Stealth Cruiser quest. Awesome. We got a whole ton of scrap. We got some titanium system casing augment. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like a nice thing to have. Let's close our doors here as well. Repair our drones. And then the engine needs healed. And if I look at my equipment, all ship systems have additional plating that provides 15% chance to negate damage when hit. Hull will still be damaged. That's decent, but it's not great. That's what I have to say about that. So, there's like a 15% chance that if they fire a rocket at our weapons, it won't damage the weapon systems. But it'll still cause hull damage. Like, that's okay, I guess. And there is finally a store, which is amazing because I have so much scrap to spend. Okay, we can buy cloaking, which I'm a fan of here. Combat drone, repair drone, and another combat drone. Man, all of these sound good. I'm definitely going to buy the cloaking, because cloaking is just so good. I really should buy one of these drones, but I gotta upgrade my ship's power as well, so that I can power the cloaking and the weapons. But at the same time, these drones are essentially like a weapon in their own. And then I can use the drone parts. I am using the drone parts for the hacking fairly effectively, but I don't think it's great.